Guys, check it out. Rolf's playing, and Rolf is drumming.
Rolf is playing and drumming?
No, Rolf's not drumming.
Animal's drumming.
Animal's drumming.
I know
I said Rolf is playing.
And you said Rolf is
But you
drumming.
said, and he is drumming. That's what he thought it
Yeah,
was
well, that's
Rolf.
what I meant.
It's very cool. Are you ready for table talk? You don't have a cup again today. You don't need it when you
it
get
just
the
went to
Mappets.
sleep.
Yeah.
I don't need no goddamn cup. What is this? This fucking Nazi German? Hey guys, welcome to Table Talk. On this show, we read your topics. You know how it works. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Ross Everett.
I'm Meg Turney.
Boom!
I'm Ross Everett.
I'm Meg
I felt like
Turney.
I was on like a morning show just now. Welcome to Morning Joe. I'm Ross Everett.
Yeah, this is weird. Like every show now, we're like less and less mugs in.
Oh, here's the thing. It's a very special mug. It's a Sailor Moon mug. Gotta have it.
Gotta have it. You gotta have it, and it can be yours for $19.95. Just send a picture of yourself and a toenail clipping to Meg Turney.
Hey.
P.O. Box 6519.
Sir, I legitimately opened the cabinet today and I was like, yes, my tuxedo cabin mask is still there.
Tuxedo.
Why'd you say it like a villain?
It's still there.
It is still there. Wah, 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 wah.
You say tuxedo cabin? Here we go.
Cabin.
Meme Grandpa says, when is a boob too big?
When it, I was gonna say something mean.
When it what?
I was gonna say when it sags. Like, if
Well,
it's
that's gravity.
big and it's like, well, but there's some that are big and perky, A+.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the
well,
thing.
I
Is
mean,
like
but-
I'm a fan of naturals because
me
I
too.
like it when a woman's on her back and she looks like a hammerhead shark.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's life.
That's life. I'm a fan of the natural, even if I'd rather have a smaller breast
Right,
than
no,
a
here's the
big piece of silicone.
What do you feel like? Because I feel like it's like A, B, C, D. Like C is like.
No, keep going up with D.
Yeah,
Really?
keep
Oh
going.
yeah.
Yeah.
C for me is like A+.
C is very nice. D is still great.
Yeah,
E
D is still great.
wonderful.
It's on the other side of the zenith
Here's the
for
thing.
me.
I'm a boobsman, and I like my boobs, and I don't think you can be too big as long as they're natural.
Here's the thing: is they can get too
Yeah,
big.
you've seen
Well,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
women
yeah.
that they're completely natural and they're just like cocoon.
If you can
Own
crush
it, girl.
if
Own
you
it,
can
girl.
crush a soda can with it, it is too big. But also, if your back hurts, it could be
Right?
too big. So it's kind of
Well,
too.
I mean, if it's painful for you, obviously, maybe it's too big. Yeah.
Yes.
But, I mean, look, you want to have like a triple handful is what you want.
we're gonna invent a third hand, or
Your mouth hand?
mouth
Mouth
hand.
hand.
Well, I think at a certain point, it's more like you're just like hugging a beanbag. You're just like, this is overwhelming.
I mean,
Why not just
Like-
get a comfy pillow? It's a natural pillow
Yeah.
for life.
I had a friend that had very large breasts, and she said that she used to love it when her boyfriends would massage them. And she did this motion, and all I pictured was like, this is like a huge breast. If you're massaging, you need two waves. That's a very big
That
breast.
reminds me
This
of,
is like petting a snake.
That reminds me of there's a meme that's like calm your tits and then there's like tits waving in the air and it's like no and they're all wavy. We'll put it up so everybody else can
Crazy
enjoy
wavy
tits.
boobs.
All right.
I just
We've
that's
covered it.
my personal preference is I like perky boobs, but I mean everybody you're beautiful regardless of what your boob is.
Here's when they're too big. If you could tuck them into your waistline, they are too big.
Doo-doo-doo. At Geo1 says, I've never lived away from my parents, and I'm finally moving out. I'm kind of nervous about it. Any advice?
It's scary.
Ooh.
The world is scary.
Oh, it's so exciting.
It's exciting
I'm-
and scary at the same time.
I'm on the train that if you don't move out from your parents' house, you won't grow as a person. I think that you need to leave that nest. You need to go outside of your comfort zone in order to like man up and get out there, or woman up, however you want to say
Also,
it.
click this link to see the latest Comfort Zone. Wait, it's not up yet. Click this link to see the old Comfort Zone.
It's still the latest comfort zone.
The latest Comfort Zone.
You weren't wrong.
But what was one, this might be a good way to go about advice. What was the one like biggest lesson you learned in the first year living away from home?
What's laundry?
Like,
you learn what laundry
No,
is when you
I had
move
to do
out.
my laundry a
Yeah,
little bit
same.
before I left.
Gay.
Yeah. I think the biggest lesson I learned was just how to keep my space clean. Because, we had house cleaners when I was growing up. Yep. All right. Rail on Ross for being
Bourgeoisie
Yeah, I
over
know. Yeah. But it was one of those things.
Dear
where,
Lord
like,
Fauntleroy.
well, I
over
mean,
here.
like people. I would like to say that a lot of people probably have experienced parents picking up after them. But when I
Sure.
moved away, I moved to college,
Same.
and it was just like I was in a dorm. I was with someone else's filth as well, and you find your threshold. which
Oh, yeah.
I never had to find before.
Very quickly.
So I found my threshold, and I was like, oh, like I have to wash my sheets now. Because washing my sheets is something that I did not do.
Mm-hmm.
I wash clothes, never sheets. So sheet washing, and I'm still to this day finding my threshold is actually lessening for filth. So like you Swiffer floors, all the little things that are usually taken care of for you when you live at home are no longer taken care of for you, and you get to grow into a nice adult.
You know, the best thing about like not washing your sheets like is you don't have to if you just cut a garbage bag open and you lay on a garbage bag on your comfortable mattress and then you just throw it away.
Are you sure it's a mattress? Are you sure it's not a cardboard box that's been flattened?
It doesn't matter what it is as long as I sleep comfortably at night.
No, okay. All right.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I had a friend in college that his roommate would never change his sheets, and it was to a point that it was disgusting for the entire dorm. So they would try and get him to change his sheets, not by asking, because who asks, but they would like put potato chip crumbs all over his bed. They poured a soda out on it. He never changed
That's so
his sheets.
weird. Ew.
Never
Wait, did he
changed
never have a woman on his sheets either?
No, if you never change your
No,
sheets,
you don't have a.
never
Here's the
a
thing.
woman.
You
Yeah.
don't have a woman on those sheets.
Wait,
Not,
Yeah,
not
some-
necessarily because of the sheets, but because you're the type of person that would never have a woman on.
No, because like you probably don't take care of yourself.
Yeah,
either.
exactly.
No, but I think the biggest lesson I learned definitely like cleanliness. Like I unpacked the last box from my move last night, and I just felt like the air in my apartment was so much clearer and nicer. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I love when things are clean. But also that fabric softener is not the same as laundry detergent.
Nope.
That was
No, it is
I thought it was all like do 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 do, and my roommate was like, "Where's your laundry soap?" And I'm like, "Right here, got my Downy laundry soap." Nope, I had done it at home, but I did not know. So she
You don't
was,
need it clean. Just need a little soft.
little smell, nice. And speaking of like gross guy, I had this boy in college in my dorm, and he was across the hall
Yeah,
from me.
had this boy.
Had this
Yeah,
boy,
I heard
that's
it too.
right.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm in college now. I'm a college girl. God, I just made myself sound awful. Anyway, his roommate was disgusting and had some like I don't even know how to explain it. It's gonna be bad, but like he had some sort of like injury on his back, like a wound of some sort.
An open seeping wound.
No,
Go on.
and he literally
Infected.
it got infected, and it smelled the whole.
Yeah.
And he had to finally pull him aside and be like,
No.
"Listen, sir."
No. 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 No.
No, he literally had to pull his roommate aside, and he was like, "You're stinking up my whole room. No chicks will come over. Like you're ruining everything."
Yeah.
Dude, your fucking wound smells, bro.
Seeping. It's got pus coming out
Dude,
of
at least
it.
put a little deodorant on it or
Yeah,
something.
come on, hey,
Jesus.
you know what?
Axe.
Turn out, yeah, I'm gonna axe spray your gaping wound.
Oh, it's a good burn.
Yeah. Oh, who's cleaner, girls or guys?
Girls by far.
I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
what I would have
But
guessed. I was
I'm-
hoping for a trick in.
but I
Well,
was-
have you ever walked into a girl's bathroom though? Sometimes it's like,
Here's
whoa
the thing.
now.
They poop too.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
It's
So
true.
I think girls are cleaner. They're more cluttered sometimes, and also hair everywhere. Girls
Mm. Yeah.
shed for days.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
admit, I am like once a week, like Swiffering my bathroom floor.
That's where you
because
gotta
I
get a
shed
drain
everywhere.
catcher. Put over that shower drain.
Oh
so
no,
you don't-
this is weird,
It
but I like
catches all
stick
your
it to the wall,
drains.
and then I
Really?
take it off when I'm
Oh,
done.
at least at the end you take it off.
Oh,
But actually,
yeah!
that's a common thing. It has to be because I've seen hair on walls and I've been like, how does that get on there? I don't
No,
understand
girls like run their hands through it and they just like stick it to the wall.
Yeah.
So then it doesn't go down the drain.
it. Ugh.
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 Oh, wait,
See,
I have visions of The Ring or like The Grudge now with the hair everywhere.
No, it's not like a big clump of hair. It's just like some straight.
I lived with a roommate that I guess we're moving on. I was gonna say I lived with a roommate that was it was a boy and he would shed like crazy and clogged our drain so many times we had to go out and buy a drain catcher and he still wouldn't clean that drain
Ew.
catcher. It was the
Oh,
worst.
I
The
love that you're
grossest
calling
thing-
it a drain catcher.
What do you
It
call
catch-
it?
It catches all the drains.
Oh,
that
that's-
go-
Yeah, all the
But it's
drain.
like a catcher.
Have you ever
drain-
tried to put a drain down a drain?
It's the
It's
worst.
really
Impossible.
hard.
I mean, cartoon characters make it look so easy.
I know. They're slipping down
The
there.
grossest thing a boy can do is when they shave
Mm-hmm.
and they have all those disgusting little hairs and they just leave it.
The
I
specs.
dated
Hold
a
on.
boy who would just like who would
Leave
do
it in
this
the
and they would
sink?
leave
The
it. I'd
specs?
be like,
Yeah, but you know what it is?
clean
It's like a
it.
manly calling card. It's like, I was here. It's like when a
Nah.
dog pees on a
No.
tree. It's like,
Don't pee in my bathroom.
that was
hate
my
it,
tree.
Because I don't like that either. And it's like you really need to get a deep clean. Like, look, there's one right here. Who shaved here? Who shaved here? But it's like you need to get in there with like a Q-tip and like, you know, maybe like once a month you'll do a deep clean. But until then, what I learned this from a friend, shavers out there, shave into a dry sink. Well, if you do an electric razor and there's a lot of hair, shave into a dry sink, take toilet paper and it just like, it sweeps right up. You know what I'm talking about. We're getting nods. All right, moving on.
Do you have OCD? I feel like you get a Q-tip, you got to really
you
get
do.
your white glove.
Otherwise, it's gross. Like my mom
Also, your
came to my
hands aren't
apartment
clean.
and she's like, "This is
Never
disgusting.
clean.
This is disgusting." So like I had to up my game. Otherwise, my mom was on my case.
No,
Well,
I
or
feel the
then,
same way.
I
My
mean-
dad was Air Force, so it was like
Oh
everything
boy.
had to be.
Do you know how to short you to bed?
No, I'm not good enough at all I know is I'm not good enough at making a bed to be considered good at making a bed.
Okay.
Now I'm okay.
My mom was a nurse, so I learned that you lift the corner up and then you tuck it under and then you fold it. It's like I forget what you call it, the square corner or something like that. Anyway.
Like the deep pocket sheets?
We're
We're talking about deep pocket sheets and table
talking
talk.
deep-
Stay,
yeah.
stay
My,
tuned, guys.
Yeah.
My dad's Mexican.
Great. Moving on. Mike Man 1060 says, "Would you rather know literally everything and not be able to communicate any of your knowledge, or have superhuman senses, i.e., eyes of the mantis shrimp? By the way, mantis shrimp eyes. We'll get into this in a bit.
Goat eyes.
Nose of a shark, etc., and be unable to move independently." So.
Wait.
Okay, so here's the thing. You either know everything and you can't communicate any of your knowledge, or you have like crazy superhuman senses, but somebody else has to move you.
So you could still talk, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick the one where I can talk because the idea of being locked in, like actual locked in syndrome, is the most terrifying thing ever.
You can't communicate any of your knowledge. It means no writing.
Oh,
No,
Wait,
no writing,
wait.
no
It's-
blinking, no nothing.
It's just,
Yeah.
but not being able to communicate your knowledge just means you won't be able to pass on your knowledge. It doesn't say you
No,
can't
yeah.
talk at all.
You
No,
could say,
but
"Great
that's-
job, Steve," and
Yeah.
then be like, "I
Yeah.
know what you
No,
did."
I think that means you can't communicate at all. Because it means like you could be communicating your knowledge in any way, shape, or form.
I
think
mean,
you
is
can't
it knowledge
Unless
to
it's
say
like the liar.
Yeah.
Like you could talk until you try and tell someone your knowledge. Be like, "Oh, do the funny thing."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, there's not knowledge to say this peanut butter sandwich is pretty fucking good.
But you're telling somebody, you're passing on
It's
the knowledge.
opinion. That's
Yeah,
opinion.
it's opinion, it's not
Yeah.
knowledge.
No, knowledge would be like if
I
there's
think that's
poison
too
in
much.
that cup and
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell Meg not to do it.
Yeah.
And then I go into Jim Carrey liar mode. The pen is blown.
Basically, if you were
Royal
able
blue.
to know everything and not be able to communicate the knowledge, but you could say like whatever you wanted, you're basically a hipster, aren't you?
You can tell people after they know about it.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
I want to tell you my knowledge, bro, but
Yeah.
I'm not able to because it's some like weird curse I got from like a devil or something. You guys want to listen to this new Bowie album?
New Bowie album.
please.
We are in the 1970s and
No way, Bowie just released a new album.
Did he?
Fuck yeah!
Wow.
You sure did. He's
See,
kicking.
Steve, you wouldn't have been able to tell me that had you chosen the
Yeah,
knowledge.
exactly.
True.
Yeah.
That'd
I don't know if that's
horrible.
knowledge so much
Wait.
as it's fact.
Here's the thing, but
But
that's
that is
still
knowledge.
Okay, good point. All right.
Okay, so if it's you can't talk at all, no communication, but you know everything, or like superhuman senses and you can move, which do you pick? Like you can't. Talk
Okay,
at
so you
all,
can't talk at
or
all.
you can talk, but you have like.
I go superhuman senses.
Same.
And
I
then,
feel like you
yeah.
have to.
Because you can get a lot. So mantis shrimp eyes, they can see colors that we cannot see. And in fact, mantis shrimp are beautiful colors. We will show some photos. Beautiful colors. And I can only imagine how good they look to each other. And I feel like if we were mantis shrimp, we'd just be boning.
Yeah, but if I had
all the
mantis
time.
ship,
Is that mantis?
mantis
ship?
ship.
Mantis shrimp.
Is that the thing?
Steve chose the
Mantis ship.
first one, and it's already kicking in.
No, I'm just kidding. Is that the thing that Oatmeal did an
Yes.
article on? Okay, cool.
Yeah, and also, it was either Radiolab or NPR did something really
Ooh, I
cool
love Radiolab.
about them being. Yellow is the color that we don't see as well. So we have rods and cones in our eyes. Mantis shrimp have 16 cones. We have 3. Facts. They're
You
interesting.
can't tell anybody
Google
this. You're
them.
locked in.
I know.
If
Yeah.
I'm if I have mantis shrimp eyes, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? Say mantis shrimp 5
Mantis
times.
shrimp, mantis shrimp, mantis shrimp, mantis shrimp, mantis shrimp.
Yeah, but she did it slow.
That's true.
Yeah,
What?
ish.
Let's do it faster,
Yeah.
huh?
Mantis shrimp, mantis shrimp, mantis shrimp, mantis shrimp.
All right. No. All right.
So anyway, if I had mantis shrimp eyes, would I still be able to see HFR 3D?
Who would want to? Oh!
Peter Jackson
Okay.
and the countless other people who pay for tickets to see it in HFR 3D.
Oh man.
Sorry, baby. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
You
would.
are sweaty in
You
those
would.
pits.
I'm
A
not.
little bit.
It's just warm.
Okay. There's some dampness.
My hand was
no
cold, so I'm
damp.
just gonna keep this here for a little bit.
Not damp. It's
It is a little
warm.
damp. It is a little damp.
It's a little
Yeah, a
damp.
little damp. Anyway,
All
what's
right.
the next question?
Finally, at Lili2000 says, as a Canadian fan of the show, what do you like most about Canada and why?
There's a place in Vancouver that has really good hot dogs. What is it called?
Oh, Billy's house.
Yeah, Billy's house.
Billy's house.
You know Billy?
Love Billy.
Billy.
Dude's
Yo, man,
alright at
send
nicest
us some
parents.
hot dogs.
Billy.
No, it's not kelp dog. It's something. It's not vicious dogs. That's here. But they have really good hot dogs. And
I
tons
was
of
flying in
different kinds.
Toronto, and I asked the guy next to me, like, is there something I have to try in Toronto? And he was like, the hot dogs. I thought that was the weirdest thing.
What's
Yeah.
that thing? Poutine or something?
Yeah,
Poutine.
I tried some
I
poutine.
didn't try it while I was there. I had
free
Tim
healthcare. I like
Tim
that
Hortons,
about
Tom
Canada.
You know what I love about
Tim
Canada
Hortons.
above all? And this is everything.
Yep.
The amazing comedians that they've given us.
So Rick Moranis.
Yeah, Rick Moranis,
Mike
anyone
Myers,
from SCTV.
Jim Carrey.
Eugene Levy.
Eugene Levy.
Oh, come on.
I love
Chris
that.
Farley. Isn't Chris Farley?
Justin
No, maybe not.
Bieber.
Chris
That
Farley's from
guy's
Wisconsin.
hilarious. Celine Dion. Alanis
Girl.
Morissette.
You know what? I would say my favorite thing about Canada was the people, because they were all friggin' cool.
They're all super nice. I like Moose. I like,
Yeah.
I'm a moose, eh?
Love that maple syrup,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh, maple syrup. You know what? I have a problem with Canada. I know this wasn't the question. They probably. It's
No, there
going
was
there.
if you don't like it, why?
Oh,
So-
this isn't swaying me one way or another, but Canadian bacon is not bacon. In fact, it ruins the word bacon.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
back bacon, eh?
No,
That's what it's
not.
called.
No, bacon is the strip. It's the fat. It's the meat. But
Wait. Bacon is just kind of like a
Canadian-
strip of pig.
Canadian bacon is a ham circle.
It's still from pig.
Yeah, but it's not bacon.
It's just a Canadian style bacon.
Just choose a different word. Make it up. We don't bother you about poutine, even though that's
Wait a
just
minute.
French fries
I don't
with
think-
gravy on it. But you
Whoa,
call it
you gotta
something
have
different.
the cheese curds too.
Oh, cheese curds on there too.
Don't forget
But
those curds.
We don't blame you guys for calling it poutine because it's something different. But if you called them fries, we'd probably get on your case about it. So I'm just saying, on behalf of America and everywhere else in the world, change the damn name of Canadian bacon. Did that happen?
Something happened.
Got close?
It's always Steve. This time it was finally me.
Quick clickety split from Reddit says, if all of SourceFed crew had to be characters from Breaking Bad, who would they be and why?
Meth Damon.
You'd be Meth Damon?
Yeah. I
I'd
got
like
an
to
uncle that
choose-
could do some stuff.
I think I'd be Gale. I'd be Gale or Hugh.
You would be Gale. Okay, so I think Phil has to be Walt.
Phil's Walt,
Because
yeah.
he kind of rose from nothing and now he's like the head of it all. I think James.
Not only
is-
that, Phil has the most love for Walt of anybody I've
Yeah.
ever known.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of frightening how
Yeah.
much he loves Walt
Here's
to me.
here's the question: who's Walt Jr.? Who gets the short end of that stick?
Elliot?
No, Elliot's.
Oh, the short end.
Yeah, Elliot might be Saul.
Hey, Walter Jr. is a handsome boy. He's very
Yes.
smart.
I
And
might
he's
be
like-
Walter.
And he
Jr.,
loves
actually.
breakfast. Oh, handsome? Then no.
Super handsome.
No.
I don't watch the show.
You know what?
Oh.
Trisha is Marie.
Yes.
Trisha's
Yeah.
Marie big time.
Oh, my eye
Joe.
twitched.
I think Joe would
Joe
be
might be
Hank.
Joe might be Hank. Yeah, or I would say Joe was like Mike
Ooh.
because he's got his shit together and he knows his stuff. Got good advice.
Trisha's Lydia.
Well, no, Trisha's Marie.
I thought Meg was.
No,
Meg.
Trisha's Marie.
Trisha was
Then
she's
maybe
very mom-
Meg is Lydia.
Meg is Lydia. Yeah.
Who's Lydia.
Uh,
I just don't want to be Skylar, right? That's
Meg's
someone-
probably
No.
Jane. Meg's Jane.
Jane.
Jesse's ex-girlfriend.
Oh yes.
The one he was blowing in the first episode? Yes!
Yeah.
I did see that
Very-
episode. Can I be the
absolutely
girl
right.
who kicks the meth guy out of the window? Yeah.
Who's the meth guy?
Well, I mean, Jesse ends up being a meth guy, right?
Can I be
He
Badger?
kicks Jesse out
I
the
want to
window.
revive.
Oh,
I wanna be
Badger!
Wait, is
You're
she
bad.
bad? Is she a whore?
No, she's not bad. No,
No.
she's not a whore.
right,
She's
a
a
minute.
drug addict,
Yeah.
All right, I'm so in.
Yeah. You have a real fun part.
but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a short one, but
I
it's
feel
fun.
like if she's
Yeah.
a drug addict, she probably has a slim and bod, right?
She died choking on her.
Spoiler
Oh,
alert.
oh wait,
all right.
no wait, you told me about that in your top 10 moments.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Phil
Yeah.
let me die?
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah.
Who
Like
else? Who
without a
else?
second thought.
Let's see, who's James Hafner?
He has to be.
Maybe he's Gus.
He has to be.
Oh
Gus.
really?
Yeah.
Who's Jesse then?
What?
Oh, who's
Ooh.
Jesse? Is Elliot Jesse?
Elliot's Jesse. Elliot is 100%
Who's Lee? Is Lee
Jesse.
Skylar?
Lee is Skylar.
Lee's got to be
She's
Skylar.
got the blonde hair.
blonde hair,
Lee
yeah.
might be Walt Jr.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on Table Talk. Don't forget to submit your topics r/SourceFed or on Twitter, #Table Talk. I don't know. I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Raza. What is that? A coffee machine?
Oh no! No, it isn't a coffee machine. It's over there.
Oh, is that That's the coffee
It
machine.
literally made coffee in the middle of the
infamous
table.
coffee
I like
machine.
breakfast so much though. Maybe I'm Walt Jr.
Did you try my Jimmy Dean sausage I had this morning? 'Cause
No,
it was real
I didn't.
good.
I microwave my own eggs now, you guys. I'm feeling real good about it.
Well,
I
that's
got
cute.
my
We're the
gluten-free
breakfast
bread.
club over here.
Yeah, well, okay, Judd Nelson, Chocolate Judd Nelson.
I guess I'll take
But-
Anthony.
Oh, I meant we just had breakfast together.
Oh, okay.